Hey, Hubie Tubi, what it do be? As a little brief update. I don't know. These past 2 days have been crazy. Yesterday I went to the doctor's for a non-stress test for the baby at the OBGYN office, and I met with the midwife. That I met in the very beginning of my pregnancy. She's very nice. And they treat me nice over there sometimes. Like, it's just mostly the receptionist sometimes, but that's a whole nother story. But that got all solved. Anyways, um, sorry. Like, sometimes I have a hard time pronouncing things because of the way my teeth is. Anyways, so I go there. I'm very tired. I had been having to knock a lot of things out before the baby comes. Um, so I went there and I did an stress test. Like, his heart rate and everything is good. But my blood pressure was so high, and this is the second time from the previous visit before this one that has just passed from yesterday. It was like really high, like 150 or something like that. And mind you, these are the only two ones that have been high since throughout my whole pregnancy. And I gained 2 pounds. Last time I lost weight, I'm still like under the weight that I was before I had him. But I gained 2 pounds, which is fine because probably going to the baby because I was eating a lot, like basically binging because of like lack of food, and then when I did get food, I had to buy like processed food and junk food because that's all I was able to afford. So I wasn't really eating really healthy these past excuse me. I would say the past month or so, month and a half or two to 1 to 2 months, I haven't really been eating the most healthiest. I've been just eating like greasy, mostly pizza, like just bad foods. Not by choice, but I had to do what I had to do. Take out, it was just more convenient and affordable at the time. But anyways, so I think that's part of the reason why my blood pressure was high. Eating all hours of the night pretty much. Like I didn't even eat anything at all. So whew, I'm so sorry. Anyways, basically only slept for like a couple hours. Um so she said that she's like, wow, like, okay. So they took it again and it went down to 147. Mind you, the night before my blood pressure was high. So it told me to take it. I'm glad I did. I feel extremely exhausted and tired, like drained. Um, excuse me. So anyways, she's like, "Wow, we gotta go test you for some things, like test your blood or whatever, make sure." I forgot what the name of the test. I think she said groupie test, like a groupie test, and some other tests, whatever, like a blood test and a groupie test. Is like a groupie test is like I don't know what it is. It's like something that can affect the baby. I don't know. It's weird. I'm not up to date with this stuff. So they check your anal and they check your vagina. TMI, but I'm just letting you know. So they're like, okay. I was like, they're like, I know like your appointment is almost over, but we need you to go to the hospital right now, check your blood. I'm like, what? Yeah. Mind you, I was supposed to go to the anesthesia doctor next, I guess you could say next week. Yeah, pretty much next week on the 8th. But I was like, dang, I got something really important I got to do that day. Basically, they were just going to examine my spine and all this other stuff, whatever, to see if they could improve me because my BMI is high. And if your BMI is high, usually some hospitals will not let you they're not capable of having, they're not able to help deliver your baby if your BMI is too high. But they said that since my blood sugar has been on point and I don't have hyperpreeclampsia, hypertension, preeclampsia, and I had no protein in my urine for the first time ever, which is rare because usually I have a lot of protein in my urine, and so much to it. But this time, surprisingly, I didn't. And what else? So she just feels like it's hypertension, like high blood pressure, because she feels like the baby might be coming sooner than anticipated. So after they did the blood work, they said that basically it's just like I got low iron and whatever. So I'm pretty much good. Like I'm pretty much healthy. So they told me that the doctor, since I have something important I have to do on the 8th, he said don't worry about it. So they might end up inducing me a lot sooner because they're gonna examine me on the 8th, but then I wasn't gonna deliver my baby until towards the end of the month, around like the 18th or so of January. But now she's telling me that I might have to deliver my son on the 2nd of January, which is my next appointment to check my blood pressure again. So if my blood pressure is high again, then I will have to go straight to the hospital, pretty much. That's crazy. I was not prepared for this. So, but I'm just glad that I got a majority of the stuff that I needed to get done for him. Something told me like that he was going to come a lot sooner, but I wasn't sure, and I was hoping that he wouldn't, but I think he is. Now I'm starting to experience like some minor contractions. My back is killing me, and I can barely walk. Um, consistently going. Number one, he's like literally squeezing my bladder. It's crazy. But when she told me that, I was like, wow. She's like, we got to do what's best for the baby. It's understandable. So I might have to bring. Oh, excuse me. I might have to bring all my things, my delivery bag and whatever. So I might make a video tomorrow. I'm supposed to go pick up my alcohol wipes for my blood sugar. Um, uh, I gotta get that done. I'm too tired to do it today. Hopefully they're open tomorrow, and then I can just knock that out. And then, because the holidays are coming up, whatever. So I might have to just get that done tomorrow. Pick up my prescription. It's just alcohol swabs. Um, Another thing. Hold on, let me think for a second. Oh yeah, yes. Yesterday, I guess my credit score is has been going up, and I didn't even know. I didn't even realize. Which is good. It's almost close to the 700s. Which is shocking to me. But I still got a lot of things I gotta like get done with my credit. Um, I think it's because I paid off majority. I paid off all my back child support, which affects your credit, believe it or not. So I think that's why it went up so high. So it takes a long time. Oh, because it takes a long time for it to like update in the system. For some credit reports and whatever, and it's just very annoying and frustrating. But it is what it is. Everything happens at the right time. So, right, I'm still not at the point where I can get a credit card, but I did get approved for a secured credit card. So right now, I'm just going through this thing with Amazon. I don't know what's going on with them. I don't know if it's my bank or them. I'm trying to figure out this whole thing. I'm waiting for this claim because they okay. So when I applied for a secured credit card, but I did a very low limit because I just want to like get into the habit of managing my money well, since I shop off Amazon every month anyways. Like I could just use that, why not? So they have this thing where they need to update their website and everything. So like they say you can use multiple different payments, but the way that they did it, it just wouldn't let me. It took the money out my secure credit card, my Amazon. I got approved for that yesterday. It took the money out, but then since I already did a low limit, the remaining balance didn't go through at first. So then it took the money out the secured credit card, but then it denied the transaction. So then they ended up taking out the funds out of my account, including the $100 that I already had on my secured credit card. I'm so pissed. So basically, they pretty much owe me $100. So now I have to wait and call the bank because it's through Synchrony. I have to call Synchrony Bank, and they said that sometimes it takes 24 hours for it to update in the system, and they're gonna have to try to fix that and just refund me, or yeah, they're gonna have to refund me because Amazon took out basically the whole amount for the transaction of the stuff that I need to get for the baby. But now that I'm gonna have him early, actually I think the stuff is not gonna get delivered until a few days after. So I might be fine. I might be fine. I might be home if I go to the hospital. If I go to the hospital in a second, usually it only takes a day or two to deliver a baby, depending. Um, so hopefully all is well. Have a safe delivery and everything works itself out. She said she's gonna call me back to update and let me know what the doctor says and things like that. So I don't know everything yet, but so yeah, it might be good because I just have like minor, just miscellaneous things that I need to get for him, like last minute things. Um, even though he has a crib, I got him a bassinet because this is more convenient for a newborn. And I got him like this thing that supports his head, so I don't have to worry about him suffocating when he sleeps or anything like that, because sometimes even though they baby newborns don't roll over around that stage, it's like you never know. It's like it's good for them to have that support, so you don't have to worry about when they sleep at night and you're sleeping, um things like that. I got him a little bouncer, but then I'm gonna get him a swing next month. And then oh yeah, and I also got approved. Well, I had this secured credit card before. I got approved for Self, and I love it. Self is good. Um that really boosts up your credit. So Self is good. So I got to go through the whole process again. It's a long story with that one, but so I paid off everything I owed with them, and then they do process you a check. So, but this time I did a higher limit. So, I'm doing the 24 months. So then I'll get a good chunk after 2 years, which is good because what I'm going to do is with, my Amazon secure credit card and, my self credit card, I'm going to just focus on those two cards. And then after 2 years, I'm going to try to apply for um, a real credit card and still keep those. Um, well, actually, I think they said that if I do good with the Amazon, then I could work for 2 years. Then I could work my way up to a real legit credit card because a secure credit card is just like building your credit type thing. So you could build trust and manage your money well, things like that. Um, And the good thing about it, I can just use my self credit card for anywhere I go. The secure credit card you could use for like, wherever there's like an Amazon store, things like that. I had gotten approved many times for this before, but if you don't get it right away, you could get denied. They could if you don't process the payment thing and apply for it like right off the rip, like pay for it, put the deposit down right off the rip, it will cancel the approval, and then you have to wait longer to get approved again. So it's like, you gotta accept it as soon as you get approved, right off the rip, whatever, have the funds available right when you apply for it if you get approved. So, but this is my first time, even though I got approved a few times before, this is my first time ever having the Amazon secured credit card. I had like credit cards before, like a Kohl's, but I don't really shop at Kohl's anymore, so I canceled that. That's paid off. Oh yeah, and I have my Capital One that I got. Oh my goodness, I forgot I had Capital One. Capital One is good, but I'm not gonna do that until like much later. Like I don't want to overdo it. So I think the only thing I'm gonna stick to is if I eventually in 2 years get approved for like a real legit Amazon credit card, then I'm gonna apply for the Capital One and then go from there. And then I think I'll just stick with those two for now, and then work my way up to like a Discovery or something. Um, and then when I start working, I have a bank account already. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna like put a majority of my savings in that bank and not touch it type thing. So those are my goals. But I'm not gonna work full time like I used to, because now that I'm a single mother, I'm just gonna focus on like working part time, try to find a good daycare for him. Um, and things like that. Hopefully everything will work itself out. But that, I mean, even though that happened, I had made a lot of phone calls, got a lot of things done that I needed to get done. There's still little minor things that I have to get done, but other than that, hopefully everything will work itself out. Um, it's crazy, man. I have a little bit more things I have to do. Have a little bit more things I have to do. Um, I wouldn't say that I'm nervous. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't even know how I feel. Maybe anxious? Is that the right word? I don't even know. I don't know if I'm nervous. Which is surprising. I'm not nervous. Like I'm just like I don't know, apprehensive. I don't even know. I don't know if I'm apprehensive or what the right word is to how I'm feeling right now. I just keep praying that everything will work itself out in the right way, for me being a mother for the second time around, starting all over again, and I'm doing it by myself again. But this time I'm older, I'm more mature, more responsible, more on point. So it is a little different. Um, and I'll try to see if I'll do the baby bag, the hospital bag video probably tonight or tomorrow. And then I'll update you guys on that video that I said I'm gonna drop. But yeah, so oh my god, I'm just like I can't believe this happened. But yeah, at least I have his bassinet coming. It's just a lot safer. I feel like it's a lot safer for them. Like until they're like 3 months, and after they're 3 months, and you just put them in the crib. My son, he didn't have a crib. He had the bassinet, and then the playpen was more convenient. I do want to get my son a playpen too. Just in case. It's always good to have those things. It's good to have at least two car seats. Um, a playpen. I'm gonna get the playpen with the changer table. I got a thing where I could just put like all his baby items, like his diapers, his wipes and stuff. It's like a stand, like a cheap stand that Amazon has and whatever. Hopefully that works out and it's sturdy. So I got that, and then I can't remember what else. But all right. So yeah, wish me luck. Pray for me. Oh, it's hard for me to get up. I'm gonna try to. I gotta tidy up. I gotta tidy up because I just haven't been feeling good. I don't know if I'm coming down with a cold or what, but excuse me. I just don't feel like myself at all. Um, so, all right, thank you so much. I'll update you guys soon.